Alex Eala returns to action at Guadalajara. Open after US Open. Buoyed by her first, winning a Grand Slam singles main draw. Alex Eala opens her campaign at the Guadalajara Open in Mexico early Wednesday morning, Philippine time. Eala battles and Hatono of the Netherlands to kick off a bid in the women's tennis Association WTA 125 tournament a week after exiting in the second round of the US Open. Alex Eala of the Philippines returns against Clarenders of Denmark during their women's singles first round match on day one of the 2025 US Open at USA Billie Jean King National Tennis Center on August 24th, 2025 in the Flushing neighborhood of the Queensboro of New York City. Sarastaya Getty Images AFP. Manila, Philippines. Buoyed by her first, winning a Grand Slam singles main draw. Alex opens her campaign at the Guadalajara Open in Mexico early Wednesday morning, Philippine time. Eala battles and Hatono of the Netherlands to kick off her bid in the women's tennis Association WTA 125 tournament a week after exiting in the second round of the US Open. The 20-year-old ace made Philippine tennis history after stunning world number 14 Clarenders of Denmark 6-3, 2-6, 7-6, 13-11. Her run, however, came to an end at the hands of Spain's Cristina Buxer 6-4, 6-3. Eala looks to assert her mastery over the world number 187 Artono, whom she had beaten in their past three meetings. After Mexico, the rougher Nadal, academy graduate and current world number 75, is heading to Brazil for the Sao Paulo Open from September 8th to 14th. Alexa's next serve, a tale of passion, poise, and power. Rain, or in this case, blazing court lights and roaring crowds, may fall incessantly on the tennis circuits of the world, but in the heart of Alex Eala, it only sharpened her resolve to rise, rally, and return. 1. Phoenix from Flushing Meadows. A fortnight ago, Alexa stood under the bright New York skyline, her heartbeat audible in every flick of her left-handed backhand. Against all odds, she etched her name in Filipino and tennis history, becoming the first Filipina to win a Grand Slam singles match in the Open era, sending waves of joy through a nation that watched on with breath bated. Her dramatic comeback from 1-5 down in the final set to defeat number 14 seed Clarenders, sealing in a nerve-wracking tiebreaker, was nothing short of poetic. Though she fell in the second round, Cristina Buxer, the result felt less like an exit and more like another beginning, one that the tennis world will chart with awe. 2. Gliding south, the Guadalajara ascent, like a comet tracing new paths. Alex swiftly set her sights toward Mexico. There at the WTA 125 Guadalajara Open, she steps into the spotlight once more, not just as a competitor, but as the second seed, ranking inside the top 75. Globally, waiting for her as a familiar opponent, Ian Hatono of the Netherlands. Alex's history with Hatono reads like a trilogy of triumphs. Victories in Roehampton 2023, Camberley, and Bengaluru, all signaling an upper hand in this fourth face-off. 3. The soundtrack of a season, history in motion. Her 2025 campaign has already become a chronicle of firsts and breakthroughs. Her bloodying of top-tier rivals at the Miami Open, topping Yelena Ostapenko, then world number 25, and Madison Keys number 5, shattered ceilings for Filipino tennis. Then came the semi-final victory over Iga Swiatek. Number 2, she became the first Filipina to reach a WTA singles final at Eastbourne, falling just short after an epic tiebreaker in the final. Along the way, she rose to a career-high ranking of number 56, laying a new path for aspiring athletes back home. For Mind Over Matter, From Injury to Impact, 2025 has been as much about physical resilience as it has been about mental strength, recovering from a shoulder injury. Alex used her time away not as a setback, but as a prelude to her greatest acts. Her heartfelt words, "never give up," echo both in her wins and in her mindset. 5. Guadalajara, a stage awaits. In Guadalajara, she steps not just onto clay or hard court, but into a narrative written with perseverance, pride, and purpose. Mexico isn't merely her next stop, it's the ground upon which she plants the seeds of redemption. Her reward, a chance to capture her first professional singles title in 2025 to further ascend her WTA ranking to inspire a nation from there. The horizon stretches Brazil's Sao Paulo Open, followed by hardcore tours in Asia, leading to a possible return on home soil for the Southeast Asian Games. 6. A national beacon, a global competitor. Alexa is not just a star rising. She is a vessel of pride and possibility. She belongs to the firmament of athletic resentence, carrying the dreams of a nation on her retained serves. She is the highest-ranked Filipino in WTA history, a beacon for generations of youth in the Philippines. Her journey transcends personal accolades. It fuels a story of representation, of breaking molds, of rewriting future narratives for athletes from smaller sports. Nations match preview. Guadalajara's next chapter. Opponent had Ono. Weld number 158. Edge. Alex holds a 3-0. Head-to-head lead. Confidence, history, and tactical familiarity all in tow. Yet, every match begins in you. It's not just about technique or rankings, but heart, composure, strategy under pressure. Alex's weapons, speed, left-handed precision, and evolving mental game will be sharper than ever. Final thoughts. From Reinhardt Flushing Meadows to Guadalajara's neon lights. Alexa's 2025 story reads like an epic of breaking ground, battling pain, and building momentum. The Guadalajara Open is, but the next chapter in the world awaits. Her return is more than news. It's poetry in motion, served with grace, power, and a national heartbeat. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next